Hello, I'm Brian, and welcome back to another episode of Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. So last time I have introduced the secret vendor. Now that I've done some grinding, so I'll update you on the status of my ranger team first. Okay, so you can check out here that my ranger team has reached level 10 on every level, on every rangers except Angela. She's level 13, oh my god. Um, so when the character reaches level 10, the character will have one attribute points available. The same is true for like say when she's level 20, level 30, and so on. Right now, we are going to put in some of the attribute points, allocate some of the points into it. Basically, I'm just going to put it, every single points into awareness. That is how I have designed this particular team of rangers. Other stats have already reached the desired values. So the one that actually can vary and slowly like say develop is that the awareness, where it gives aside from giving some vision range and a little bit of evasion, the most important part of it is to give +1 combat initiative. So as the green progresses, your enemy's level will go up. Also, the combat initiative will go up as well. If you have like say a fixed combat initiative, you don't put any more points into awareness once you set out from the start, and for whatever reason just put points into other stats, then your rangers will start to notice that the enemies are just taking all the turns, and those of yours is not going to take a turn, and they're just going to be obliterated in the first round of the combat. So yeah, that's how you build the rangers. Because if you keep like putting a coordination thing, they have like this fixed multiplication onto different stats, so it kind of forces you into just optimizing it first, and then just push points into awareness to slowly improve the awareness, which is kind of the to improve the initiative, so that it can slowly like develop as a character. Of course, you can play it in other ways. There is no stopping you from doing it any other way. But especially in Supreme Jack difficulty, then I need to min max a little bit. So that is how I will approach the game. So yeah, I'm going to just put all awareness on every of my team members, the created team members actually. All right, yeah, commit points as well, and awareness commit points. Okay, so here, Angela. As a little bit of spoilers, she's not going to be with us for a very long time. So it I how should I put it? So yeah, whatever points you are putting in, I won't say is not important. It is still important, but not to the point where you really just have to min max her. So if you screw up on her attribute points or skill points, don't sweat it. I mean, you're just going to replace her at some point in the game. So yeah, for her, I would say awareness as well, because there is not much I can improve. Like the coordination is on a even digit, so it is okay. The luck is one. Others, like if you try to level her to level 20, I don't think that works. Because if you go to if she actually goes to level 20, then and 2 points into speed will result in another uh, action points for her. But yeah, she's not going to be that far into the game. I'm sorry to say this. Yeah. So I kind of spoiled it a little bit. Alright, Ralphie. Okay, now this one is a problem. So a lot of NPCs, non-player created characters that you can recruit in, especially in the first part of the game, their stats are very horribly distributed, like 3 in coordinates that can better be actually a 2 or a 4. 5 luck is it's not it's just not gonna do it. I have said that luck is a dumb stat, and if you really want to have like a lucky ranger, then it's just all the way to 10. I think. I'm not sure if it's noticeable. I'm possible. I'm positive that it will be noticeable when you put to 10, but like a 5 luck is not really what you're going to do. A charisma of a 4, intelligence of a 3 as well. It's horrible. So as much as I wanted to put awareness points into Ralphie and make him higher in combat initiative, I am forced to put points into intelligence so that it pushes the intelligence score to 4, so that he can actually have 3 skill points when he levels up. Yeah, so it's not a very good way to rely on the NPCs. I'm yeah, there are people who actually edit their save files to make these NPCs good. I don't see the need for that. 2 of my rangers, my sniper and my rifleman can take care of the combat, no problem. Also, we are going to recruit actually one of the characters that is kind of have a better stat distribution. So yeah, Ralphie can be our toaster repair guy for the rest of the game, and he would be rather good at it actually. All right, let's see. All right, skill wise, you can see here my rifleman have a 5 in the weapon skill, 4 in weaponsmithing. I just couldn't resist to put points into weaponsmithing because I really wanted to deconstruct some of the weapons I get from those raiders, grinding, and have like these modifying parts for the weapons. So most of my guns have been improved up with like this 30 max or like this high capacity magazines, which stops the chance to jam altogether. So you can see here 0% chance to jam, the green little number showing that this gun will never jam, which is very good because a jammed gun is not what you want in combat. They cost a lot of AP to unjam. So yeah, unfortunately this this handgun does not have like the modification for the max. So yeah, there is that. Yeah, others are kind of like that. For Alfie, you can see here, his skill is 1 point in brawling, but he is not going to be a very good close combatant. 4 in strength and then 5 in speed. You can see here the combat speed is just 2.2. He never is gonna make a very good close combatant himself. So we can just write off this brawling points, 1 point into brawling as a waste. And I'm still thinking about whether I should put an assault rifle on him or to go with a sniper rifle. I was gonna opt for sniper rifle, but then I thought that I will only have 1 assault rifle users in my team in that case. 2 sniper rifles and then 1 assault rifles, and that doesn't make sense at all because assault rifles, however you put it, is the best weapons in the game. So yeah, I'll just put 2 points into assault rifles just to make him capable of using an assault rifle. But unfortunately, I do not have any assault rifle at hand to give him to use. So that is yeah. And for Angela, because how does 6, so this about the speech checks. If I remember correctly, uh, either the Accenter, Highpool, um, rail nomad camp, they require only like 6 uh, speech checks, 6 level of speech checks at maximum to get past basically all of them. So if you hit like a hard as 6, then yeah, it's probably good. Let's see. Yeah, so my team leader has like a 4 in smartass. I'm not sure if I should just put all the. Let's just put all into smartass actually. Should I do that? Yeah, yeah, let's do that. Also, I'll put the more points into leadership as well. So you can see here, if I put these points into it, then Ralphie will have a rogue chance of 0%. Angela will have a rogue chance of 0%. There are chances that there are situations where they during the grinding they just went rogue and almost get themselves killed. I don't want to do that. So once the points are there, I just put it into leadership to make sure they won't go rogue on us. Yeah. Also, well, we wanted to save up these skill points here to when you run into certain skill checks, then you can have skill points to put into it so that you can increase your chance of success when you hit that skill checks. I think this here, I would just put like maybe put it to level 4 first for perception, because perceptions are the kind of skill checks that you can't really come back to do it again. It's either that you find it that moment or it is gone. Of course, if you are like a perception on certain hidden treasures, like a treasure mounds or something, then of course the perception is not going to matter too much. You can put more perceptions and then go back to that location. But a perception, the more important points for it is to use to detect traps, to detect minefields, things like that. So if you don't have the points into perception, chances are you just walk into it and then you die. So yeah, perception is one of those things that you just need to put points into it beforehand to make sure that you do not run into like a minefield and get yourself killed. All right, my medic. Yeah, you can see here, my medic does not have a lot of skill points available for the moment. At least compared to my skill, my Swiss Army knife. So for in some machine guns, she's going to see a little bit of combat. Sometimes she'll just run out and gun down some of the enemies that keeps hiding in the covers. So there's that. Kisses. Let's see. Yeah, I just put Kisses to 6 as well. Yeah. So you can see here, if we are going to get past the speech checks in the early part of this game, you need a 6. And if we are supposed to not use the perk points to increase permanently the +2 on the skill level, then we will have to spend, like for the current level, we'll have to spend another 8 skill points into it. That's the equivalent of like 3 level ups to do it. So yeah, it's actually a very powerful perk to be have, because it saves you a lot of skill points where you can just distribute them to other skills that you really wanted to use. Alright, my Swiss Army knife, he is now on 5 level in sniper rifles. He has a decent chance of hitting the opponent, so I'm not going to. Am I going to? I'm not going to put points into the weapon skills for now. Others like safe crack, lockpick, alarm, disarm, and computer science, I will allocate points once we go up to a certain like skill checks. Like there is a save that we'll go to see if how many levels we needed to have a reasonable success chance as well. So yeah, the skill points will be pulled around here. We're kind of swimming in skill points for this characters. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I made it. I made him this way. All right. So perk points. Let's see. The perk points, I would opt to not put perk points right now because I'm still not very sure what I'm going to put into. So aside from the first perk points, I'm sure. Others, I'm not as sure. So yeah, the perk points I'll save for like later so that I can decide what I'm going to use on them. Ralphie as well. Yeah, I think that's it. Unfortunately, I can't give Ralphie any assault rifle. I'm sure I will come up with one on the way. Worst case scenario, I can just maybe I should just go buy that farmers from the merchant to save us the save us the problem. You can see how Ralphie is making use of our rocket launcher. All right, let's see, $370. Oh, he's gonna spend the whole scrape full of it. Do I want to do that? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't really need him to be a combatant. That's why I put the bazooka on his back. He is simply a backup for us if things go bad. Go bad, then he can like just whip out the bazooka and then just shoot at some people. Because the use of like this rocket launcher and throwing of grenades do not require any like skill points into it. So yeah, so there is the advantage of it. So he is not completely useless in combat, but we are not going to use it frequently, of course. All right, so yeah, that is a very long catch-up session. We are going to head out. Wait, we're not going to head out. Sorry, we are going to finally turn in our various missions with General Vargas.
The repeaters, recruits. I hope you found a chunk of the synth to bring back for Mercaptain. Also, let me personally thank you for finding Ace's killer, whatever it was.
Anything else you can tell me about Ace, sir?
Ace and I went way back to the prison days. We fought Finster and the base Cochise robot army together. We rebuilt the Citadel from scratch. That I sent him on the mission which got him killed hangs heavy on my heart, and Angie's never gonna forgive me.
All right. So there is a lot of things that talks about the context, what happened before. I'm going to quickly click over them because I don't want to waste too much time on it. You can pause to read on the screen what General Vargas has to say about this. All right.
I don't know. If that happens, you should talk. Nicely done, recruits. I'll hand this up. Let me see that. Damn. HR. Hell, did you? Excellent work. Well, looks like your best lead is to find this snake's... Well done, Rangers. Once you're inside this... Our old stomping grounds. It's the craziest jackalope we ever... Place was nearly the death. Once you prove yourself, the Citadel... Well enough.
Better now, Jim.
Ain't no shame in grieving him. One of the brightest... Let me have a look. Yeah, Gilbert was... They call themselves the Red Scorpion. Could be. Welcome. I know you've got a lot... Yep, Darwin Village. flintlock was old. Make us proud, recruits.
All right, so there is a bunch of a bunch of missions there. We have turned in the Hellraiser Ranger Star to General Vargas. We have also discovered the place of Darwin Village as well, which is one of the place where we need to recruit companions, but we can't go there for the moment because we don't have the skill levels required to get through those challenges. But for now, we are going to check on X Center and Highpool. So let's head out. Okay, I've mentioned before, if you're grinding, just do it north of the Ranger Citadel, and now we are going to head south. And you can see here we will trigger an event that becomes timed, where you just have to respond to in a reasonable amount of time. So yeah, let's get to it.
SOS! SOS! Is anybody out there? This is Highpool. We are under attack. I repeat, we are under attack. Raiders with mortars and explosives are blasting our walls. If anybody can hear this, come at once. Don't know how long we can hold it.
Ranger Citadel, this is Ag Center. Come in. We're under attack. The plants, they're mutating out of control. They're tearing my people apart.
Ag Center, this is Citadel Base. Can you repeat? Did you say the plants were attacking?
Yes, goddammit, the plants. Something's gone wrong with them. Oh, fuck! The door! They're breaking down the door! Fall back! Fall back!
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in. Did you copy those distress calls from Highpool and Ag Center? Over.
Affirmative.
Roger that. Listen, Echo 1, I have no one else in the area and no further intel at this time. I'm afraid it's going to have to be your decision which call to respond to first. Whichever one you choose, get there ASAP. Both situations are emergencies and both sounded like they were deteriorating rapidly. Copy?
Both places you sent us to are suddenly having emergencies.
Uh-huh. Suspicious, isn't it, Echo 1? Like someone's monitoring our transmissions and trying to stop our little radio experiment before it starts. Keep an eye out for suspect characters. Copy?
Copy.
10-4, Echo 1. Godspeed. Ranger Command out.
Alright, so this is the first actually meaningful choice in this game where you go first to the X Center or the Highpool. So by this choice, you will have you will receive a different companion to go on with your journey. These two, one of the two actually. So these two companions are quite powerful. You will want to keep them around for a very long time. However, if you are going into this game for the first time, I really do not suggest that you go to the X Center. Instead, you should go to the Highpool, like some of the guys on the internet suggest, because in Highpool you are not likely to fight the animal enemies. They are quite tough. These beasts are very hard to hit. They can walk very fast up to your face, and then if you are using assault rifles or sniper rifles, you know that there are hit penalties when the target is kind of in your face. So yeah, if you're not very familiar with the mechanics of the game, I suggest you go to Highpool first, and then maybe in your second playthrough, you can go to the X Center. If you do choose to go to the X Center, you should be warned that it will have it is just a lot more difficult place to infected animals. Bye. Yeah, so it is a rather difficult place to beat actually. So X Center, do you want to enter X Center? Confirm. Citadel base, this is Echo 1, we have arrived.
Then listen. Deal with with the emergency situation first before proceeding to the satellite dish. Repeat, talk to Kathy Lawson and take care of her emergency. Then, go to the satellite dish and hook up the repeater. Protecting civilians is always a Ranger's #1 priority. Do you copy?
Copy.
Roger, Echo 1. Advise when complete. Ranger Command out.
Alright, so Kathy Lawson is the one you hear in the little radio chat before saying that plants are attacking them. So we are going to investigate what's going on in here. Help me, the pain! Something is happening! Yeah, that's actually what happens now. Yeah, so strange things are happening in this X Center. But we are not going to move in. We are going to loot around for the moment. Yeah, let's just take up this mount. So the X Center is the place where a bunch of scientists is trying to, you know, like do experiments on plants to you know, sort of fix the food problem in this post-apocalyptic world. Alright, let's see. There should be some loot around here as well. It is a good idea to try and examine whatever you are going to open first, because sometimes they will say that, hey, there is a bomb attached to it, or you have to crack it open or something. So yeah, try to make sure that you inspect them first before you try to open it. It will make it like kind of tedious, but that's a necessity, I guess. Okay, let's move in.
Okay, this is bad. This is kill it with fire bad.
Kill it with fire
What the
bad.
hell caused this?
The Megamaggots. Alright, these are the enemies that we talk about. They do not drop money when killed, and they're kind of hard to hit. You'll see a lot more enemies that is rather difficult to defeat as well. So yeah. We just have to sit tight. Okay, let's see. Ambush mode. You crouch, I guess. Ambush mode as well. You crouch. Ambush mode. Ambush mode. Supafly. That is so you can see here that it's not just the Megamaggots, but particularly these Supafly. But they're very hard to hit. You can see even with our very experienced rangers, it's like 10 levels already, and they are still doing like 71% hit chance. If you have not do the grinding, it is even lower. So yeah, I mean the grinding session actually helps you get through the combat very easily. You would say that it's kind of like cheesing the fights, but that is what we are going to do. Supreme Jug difficulty is not something that you can fool around. Okay, I think that is one of the last enemies that we are going to be dealing with. I won't be using the sniper because we have a very powerful team of assault rifle users, so the sniper bullets can be saved for later use. Alright, if you can hit something. Oh god. I suppose the best part of this is that we can use as many bullets as we want to, because we have accrued quite a number of them during our grinding session, and also I'm starting to regret that I haven't updated my handgun user's weapon now. But what can you do? Alright, so you can see here if if I remember correctly, these Supaflies not only are very hard to hit, they also have range attacks that can poison you. So yeah, they're pretty nasty in a way, as far as enemy goes. So yeah, if you are the first time playing through this Wasteland experience, it really is not recommended to, you know, like go to the center. All right. Next contestant. Let's see, my sniper. So for this team that I have set up, the most important part of the setup usually is my sniper. The other team members, they can kind of just like run around once combat starts, because they can use the minimum AP possible to 69% hit chance. It's just like it's not good. All right, let's ambush as much as possible and turn. The team is actually doing quite a good job in tearing apart these horribly mutated. Why can't I shoot? Okay. All right. No, you can rest. All right. All right. Second encounter complete. Yeah, your mileage may vary in a way, especially if you haven't upgrade your weapon or do the grinding sessions. Yeah, it could be very difficult for you to get past these kind of fights. You will immediately have a feeling that it is not a place to mess with. Examine. Finds a lock. Alright, now this is the first place where we need to deploy some of the skills here. Because of lockpick, I'll try to give it a free. See if it gives us a not a reasonable chance of success. Oh god. I was hoping I don't have to do this, but alright, so here is the deal. For this Swiss Army knife person, I will be leveling up the lockpicking and also the computer side. The safe cracking first, because the next companion that we are going to recruit will have alarm, disarm, if I remember correctly, and also computer science quite well actually. And she's gonna stay with us for a while. So yeah, we are going to be leveling up the lockpicking and safe cracking skills first for this particular. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, if you see that it is a 76% of success rate, it is reasonable, not great, but it is still reasonable. It still entails a rather not a low chance of a critical failure, which in the case of lockpick you usually just end up having a broken lock and you can't pick it again. Of course, you can always try to repair it with mechanical repair, but we do not have the mechanical repair guy with us for the moment. Let's see. Carefully examine the safe, finds an electronic lock. As mentioned, I really wanted to just crack out the safe and Yeah, I'll just, yeah. I'm already spending, you can see here the skill points available is has dropped from 35 to 21 already. I hope this is not a... Hey, look at that. We're not doing too bad. Unfortunately, the thing that just dropped is like a shotgun ammo that we don't use. And then, where is it? Also, this army issue backpack, it reduces the combat speed in and then return with a max water carry and then carry weight increase. Not something that I would like to use. So yeah, oh, not a very good loot, but yeah, what can you do, right? Right, I'm not going to exceed from that door. Yeah, because this door is even more harder to crack. You can see here, we need to disarm the bomb and then also to pick the lock as well. I'm not going to go through this door, just so you know. Also, because the one door here, it requires so high lock picking skills. If you have like a low lock picking skill members, and then also a demolition specialist here, then you of course can disarm the bomb and then just use the lockpick to open the door. That way it is easier to get in, but you will have a chance of a critical failure on disarming the bomb and then it just blows up in your face. I would just avoid it, but that is your choice here. So there are a lot of more these little choices that you can make to go around certain objectives. So yeah, this game is designed in that way. Yeah, but for the moment, I think I'll end the video here right now. In the next episode, we'll continue to explore the outside of the X Center, and then we may have a chance to get inside and talk to this Cafe Lawson as well. But in the meantime, I'm Brian. Thank you for watching, and I'll be speaking to you very soon.